Alright up people of YouTube, it's your boy M. Lee, and just ahead of time, right before I even start the video, excuse the fan noise, you know it's hot, so I don't want to turn that off right now. But anyways, I just decided to make a quick video showing you guys a little behind the scenes of what I'm doing with my shoulder rig. A little cheap, shoulder rig, cost me about a little bit over $250 altogether, with the matte box and the follow focus and everything, by ePhoto I believe. And I'm trying to set it up to where my camera is mounted further back without buying any extra accessories. I'm gonna put a link to the shoulder rig itself and the follow focus and the matte box that I brought all separately to make it all into one shoulder rig. But like I said, right now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm about to set it up. I got my Canon C100 right there in the background. I'm just filming up at Comic-Con, and this is basically what I'm doing. So I got this. First of all, I unscrewed this from right here. This was mounted right here. I took the little 4 screws out with an Allen wrench, took that off. And this little extra accessory, I brought this a while back. I'm just gonna screw that. This is screwed in right here. I'm gonna screw this down right here. And then I'm gonna use this right here and use, that to, to hold it like that. So the camera is gonna be mounted right here. And then I'm gonna use, where's my LCD monitor? I got a 7-inch HD LCD monitor. I'm gonna mount a little bit further up. So instead of using like an LCD eye cup or something like that, or extended eye cup, or electronic eye viewfinder that they have for the Canon C100, which is about $1,000 and something, which I'm not about to spend for that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my LCD monitor and mount it forward a little bit with my little arm I got that extends and moves around and stuff like that. So that's how I'm going to do that, and all the weight will be on my shoulder. With the Canon C100, even before I got the C100, even with a DSLR up here with an L lens, it is ridiculous when it comes to the weight. At first when you hold it, you're like, okay, this ain't nothing. But when you're walking around Comic-Con, man, for hours and up and down stairs and escalators and up and down the convention center and outside in the heat, your arms start to, even when you got your arms angled correctly and have your elbows against your body, it still takes a toll on your body, on your arms and your shoulders, everything. So to have the camera mounted on your shoulder, like you're carrying something on your shoulder, like how a camera should be used, there you go. I'm gonna be doing that. And then I have my quick release plate, which is somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. My quick release plate, which I'm gonna screw back onto here. So one issue I ran into already is that this sits too close to this right here. So once I screw this into here, this little screw, there's no way for me to turn it and screw it into this. Because if I turn this part and try and screw this screw independently into this, then it's gonna unscrew from this. You know what I mean? So one thing I came up with is this little piece right here that came with my arm. I'm gonna pop that up on screen real fast, but it came with my little extended arm. And when you unscrew this, you actually get, hold on, I'm screwing it the wrong way. Give me a second. So when you unscrew that piece, you get a longer screw. So what I'm gonna do is screw this all the way through here to where it sticks up. Hopefully it'll stick up enough. Screw this all the way through, and yeah, so it's gonna stick up enough. So I'm gonna put this, unscrew this right here, put that next to this, and screw this up through here so I can hold it into place. Alright, so for this scene, I went ahead and cut the fan off, and I let some more light up inside here so you guys can really see what I'm about to show y'all right now. So what I went ahead and did was I took a long screw that I already had inside my toolbox that fits inside the threads perfectly, and I put a nut right here. Let me go ahead and get closer up. Since it's a long screw, I put a nut right here, which is loose. It's not, nothing to tighten it down or anything. It's real loose, just for to use as a washer. And then I put it up through the thread right here, and then I attached it to this right here, because this, if I were to attach this flush onto here, it'll be too low. It won't rise up to fit perfectly with this rail. So I did that, and I put a little washer right here, which I'm gonna tighten down with a small wrench, which I have inside my toolbox as well, so that it can stay tightened. It won't be loose. So I'm gonna tighten that up to make this stay. See how this is kind of loose? It's kind of loose a little bit, a tad bit, not too much, but I still put that nut under there anyway so I can tighten it on. And then that's my, you know, little platform right there for my camera. You can avoid all this by buying an accessory that has the rods that go through it, and then it has 2 more holes at the top where you can run 2 more rods through. But you know, like I said, if you don't want to buy nothing else, you know, you got to make it do what it do. So right now I'm still going through it. I'm glad I got this whole thing set up, so now I'm officially set up. I officially have it to where I can mount the camera further back. Alright, so here's the finished product. As you can see, I have my screen mounted onto the quick release plate, because the quick release plate has a mounting hole, has 2 mounting holes right there on the side. So I got my arm attached right there, and I got the Lilliput 7-inch monitor 1080p mounted right there. Got the HDMI cable coming from the back, wrapping around the shoulder rig. Coming through is actually snugged right inside this, you know, perfectly. Got it plugged into the back of the camera. Now my follow focus is on this side, which I might do away with. You know, it's right there, but don't know if I'm gonna keep it mounted right here. You know, it's kind of looked a little bit too I don't know. I mean, it's not about looks, but I mean, like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it right here. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's not an awkward. It's not awkwardly placed to where when I pull focus it feels weird. It's nothing like that, but you know, it's just too, I can't find the word I'm looking for, but it's mounted solid. You know, I just don't want it to get loose because the way I got it, but I think it should be cool. But I might still do away with it. So, I mean, I wanted to go with a light setup, but this is what I came out with. Now, since I work up at Comic-Con, because I'm gonna be filming up at Comic-Con, this is my setup for that. I can always go to the little room that we be inside. I have this mounted on here via quick release plate. Like I said, I can just take off my camera anytime I'm done carrying it, or I'm tired of carrying it on a shoulder rig. I can run and gun with the C100, take it off, and then run and gun with it for a little bit, go back up, get my shoulder rig, attach it right back on there. If I have somebody, you know, some film crew, every time I detach my C100, I can just have them carry the shoulder rig. It's not heavy at all. The main thing I love about this setup is the fact that I can carry the whole thing via the top handle. Now it is freaking pretty heavy now that I got the screen mounted and, you know, stuff like that, but I can still hold it with this top handle. I got the Zacuto top helmet, extra secure, you know, lockdown mechanism, which I was gonna bring back, but I'm glad I end up keeping, because now I need it now. You know, it's coming in handy. Have that extra security, knowing that your handle is not gonna snap off. Yeah, but here it is, man. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's not heavy to where you can't carry it. It's pretty balanced too, but at the same time, it's heavy enough to where you know you're gonna feel the weight when you carry it for a while. But just the fact that I got this top handle, I can hold it to my side and do away with some of that weight. And then the fact when I have it on my shoulder, it's mostly mid heavy, so it won't be too much weight on the front, because first it was mounted right here. The original shoulder rig, the little foot is mounted right here. I got it mounted about, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches back. That's a big difference. So yeah, man, that's that. Your boy M. Lee. I'm out. Peace.